Hi guys, we are going to talk about page 74 for A, B, and C. And let's talk about A first. A question is, in your opinion, which factors below are important for getting a job? Choose the 5 most important things. And is there anything missing from the list? Which do you think are not important? Why? I think we have to talk about first for the most important things for to getting a job. Yujong, please first talk about.
I think interest, experience, personality, intelligence, and qualification is important for getting a job. Because interest and experience in working are important, and someone must be qualified to do one's job, and also having intelligence makes work more effectively, and having good personality helps to get along with many people. So I think that is important for getting a job.
That's a good idea. And Youngju, please next.
I think experience and personality is really important factor for getting a job because most of the company working together. Also, they have to be a good personality because they have to be a teamwork, and most of company wanted to select the people who have the experience. So I think experience and personality is the important thing.
That's good. And Kang Hongmyeong, please next.
I think appearance I think actuation, parents, personality, age, and hobbies are important. Because actuation and experience represent ability. Personality is important when communicating with leaders or subordinates.
That's it.
Yes.
Thank you. And then last Wang Han, please talk about questions.
I think hobby is important for getting the job because you only you have interest in this job, you can do the best for it every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we have to move for question B. Question B says, think about jobs you've had and interviews you've attended. In pairs, ask each other about your best or worst. And there are some keywords: job, boss, colleague. And number 2 keyword is interview experience, interview question, and interview answer. And Yujong, please talk about these questions. Question.
I had a part-time interview once a time.
Yeah.
And I I remember the interview question. The boss asked me to, you have a boyfriend? Oh, because the person who worked before me is often absent because she was hanging with her boyfriend. So my boss is asked me the question about that first.
What subject do you attended for the interview? What is the subject for the interview?
Uh, just part-time job interview. So
Okay. And then Youngju, please next.
I have a chances to have a work in the academy just few weeks, and they asked me, what can you do for the student?
And then Pungmyeong.
I once had a interview because I was so nervous I can't even answer the interview's questions. It was a bad experience.
I don't listen well. Did you attend interview for what?
Nervous because I was nervous.
Neighbors?
So yes.
What is neighbors? What is neighbors? Nervous.
Nervous.
Ah.
Yes. So I can't even answer the question.
Okay. I understand. And then Wang Han, please answer the question B. Wang Han, please answer the question B.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay. I have other English class is mid-term is interview experience. 그 실용
실용 영어?
네.
Yes.
I think the question introduce yourself is so hard. So what's your bad? Like this question? I think it's so hard.
And then which language is more comfort for you? Korean or English?
English.
English is more comfort than Korean?
Yeah.
Oh, really? And then the last question is discuss the statements. And then number 1 is at work, appearance is more important than performance. What do you think about this sentence? I think we have many questions, so each question for answer only for a volunteer. I think that is more effective. So in question number 1, what do you think about this sentence? Is there any volunteer? Yes.
Okay. Like sometime, like salesperson, I think their appearance is more important than the performance because they look like really dirty or not really fancy. Then people don't want to have a contract with them. So I think appearance is sometimes important.
I agree with your opinion. Then, who do you think about appearance is not important? Everyone think that appearance is important than our performance. Okay, and then next sentence is you should keep your private life totally separate from your work. What do you think about this sentence? Keep your private life totally separate from your work. Yes.
I think it won't be easy, but we will have to separate it because so that we can do that and we can work more effectively.
I totally agree with your opinion. I think it is so terrible when job and my private life is not separate. It is so terrible, I think. So it is so important. So I totally agree with your opinion. And then third sentence is people don't change much during their work lives. What do you think about this sentence? Each sentence means change for working style or what? I can't understand. Yes, Wang-han?
I think I don't agree with this question
Why?
because people need to do the other work, so choose what is he like. So I don't agree with the opinion. Oh, I think we need to quickly.
Okay. And then you mean people have to change for working lives, right? And then I think we don't have much time, so we have to move for yes, and then we have to move for page 75 A and B. In page 75, we have some words, so we have to fill that blank, I think. So, what do you think about blank number 1?
Resume.
Yes, resume. And then number 2 is when replying to an advertisement, candidates often fill in a number 2 and write a number 3. What do you think about 2 and 3?
Application form.
Number 2?
Yeah.
Yep. And
Covering letter.
Everyone agree? Covering letter?
Agree.
Yes. And then number 4 is employer will then invite the best candidates to attend on number 4.
Interview.
Yes. And then sometimes candidates will take on number 5 before the interview to assess their mental ability and reasoning skills.
Psychometric test.
What is that test?
I'm not sure, but it's kind of psychology.
Okay. And the number 6 is these days it is normal for successful candidates to have to work on number 6 in a company.
Probationary period.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
And then we have to move number B. That's the first to announce to make word preparation. To train, what do you think about train? Match for what?
New step.
I agree, use that. And then short list. What do you think about short list?
Reference?
Reference?
I'm not sure.
Hago said short list means 최종 후보자. So,
Candidate?
candidate, I think.
Okay.
And then number 4 is assemble.
An interview panel?
Interview panel. Why it is an interview panel?
Because we have to assemble interview panel to interview someone. I'm not sure.
Kind of. Okay. And then number 5 is to make.
To make a job offer?
A job offer. I'm confused for job offer and reference. What do you think for this question? Anyone? I don't know this word. Job offer. Everyone agree?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I don't know too. Okay, and then number 6 is to check. Is then reference. Okay, we do or. Dr. B said we have to do question A and B, and then we do or. Okay, guys, and then we finish page 75, question B. So we have to move 74 page again. 74 question C said it is best to work for as few companies as possible. What do you think about this sentence? I think it is hard to adjust for other companies, but I think experience is important. So I think in my life, in my opinion, I think work as much as company is good for personal. So what do you think about these questions?
I totally agree with you, but it could be a little bit hard to get a job a lot.
Right. And then finally we get some messages. So we have to move page 75, question number D and E. Question D said, when companies are recruiting, what sort of qualities in employees do they look for? What do you think about these questions? Yoo-jung first. Tell me about your opinion.
I think companies will look for someone's ability to do their job and their personality to hang out well with their employees. So I think they look for ability and personality.
That's good opinion. And then Youngju, please tell me your opinion.
I think they have to check a purpose of the recording first. Then they have to choose a person who is really qualified this purpose. I think that is what is important.
So many people want to get an intern job before recruit. So I think your opinion is good. And then Dang Bongmyeong, please tell me your opinion.
I think should look for honest employees. Because sorry, wait a minute. I need some time.
Okay. And then Wang Han, please tell me your opinion.
Okay, I think the age is important for this question because I think many company like use the young people like
Yes.
us. We
And then do you think what is the limited age?
uh, for this age.
Limited age, right? Like 77 is right, but 78 is not good for recruits.
I think 26.
76 is okay.
I don't know. Below is
Below
fine.
for 26.
Yeah.
That's good. And then we have to move for question E. Question E says, look at the different types of people. Which do you think are the most desirable for companies to employ? And then there are many types of people. And then this question means we have to choose for one things above the 10 things, right? Okay, and then there are some 10 types of person. So you have to choose one people, what is desired, and then answer why you pick that person. And then you don't please tell me your opinion.
I think who is able to see different point of view.
Why?
I think that person is good to some design company.
Right. And then some advertising or marketing company, that person is good, I think.
I agree with you.
And then Youngju, what do you think?
I think respected and listened to by other is the important type of person because mostly in company, most of people want to say just about their own story. So I think listening ability is really important in the business situation.
I agree. But in my case, I think like to assess and evaluate person is important in company because finally, in company, they have to choose for one opinion. But in that case, I think some assess and evaluate person is so important for that process. So I think that is important. And then Bongmyeong, please tell me your opinion.
I choose is able to come up with ideas. I think creative people are scarce. A good idea can bring a lot of benefits to the company.
I agree with your opinion. And then last one, Han, tell me your opinion.
Yeah. I think has a lot of energy and often get excited. People is
Number what?
no a lot. Number 7.
Number 7. Okay. Why?
I think these people can do a lot of work. Yeah.
Yes, because takes time in work is so hard, so that people is also important in company. I agree. And then last match descriptions of 1 to 10 to the objectives in the box A to Z. We have to match 10 of person for each objectives. So what do you think about number 1 is able to come up with ideas?
Creative.
Dr. B said we have to move on page 78, A, B, and C. So I think we have to move first, and then we have time, and then we back to this page, I think. And then we have to move page 78, A, B, and C. In A, in each of a sentence, 2 of the verbs are possible and 1 is incorrect. Cross out the incorrect verbs. Number 1 is he blank to review our complaints procedure. What do you think about this number 1? You have to choose for incorrect things.
Delayed.
I think 2, late. And the number 2 is I blank improving interpersonal skills training.
There are two.
Under 2,
Suggested.
suggesting. I don't know where. What do you think about this number 2? Why undertook? Why you choose undertook?
I think suggested and recommended is similar.
Right. And then why suggest is incorrect?
I think if we use suggested, then we have to like to him or to her. Those things are needed, but in there is nothing. So I think suggested is right.
I think that's right. Suggest is okay. And then number 3 is I blank to meet the HR director.
Arranged.
Arranged. And the number 4 is she blank to check the redundancy arrangements.
Maybe B.
B, failed.
I think.
I don't know where to. What do you think for these other people? Failed. Everyone agree with failed?
Agree.
Okay. Number 5, we plan to review our policy for anti-bullying in the workplace. Consider. Right? Consider. Consider. No, don't need for 전치사, right? I don't know. It is so hard to me.
Let's just move.
Okay. And then we have to do some question B. Match the sentence helps. And number 1 is HR recommends. What do you think for A to F? What is match it for number 1?
Number E, I'm not sure.
I agree. Number E is right. And then number 2, the company simply can't afford.
To raise minimum wage.
And number 8.
Number A,
And then number 3 is this job involves.
working weekend. Sometimes.
And number D, match it for number 3. And then number 4 said the manager seemed impressed by my CV and promised. Number B is right. 5 said 3 members of staff stopped.
Using cheapest from of transport.
And then number 6 is he was fired because he refused.
Smoking after the program.
Yes, I'm not sure about this answer, but we done. Or Dr. B said A, B, and C.
Yes.
Okay, and then we left only one questions. Number 6 said choose the most appropriate form of the verb to complete the sentences. Number 1 said HR's new computer program has stopped working or to work. To work. Working.
I think to work.
To work. I'm not sure too. I'm very not good at grammar, so I don't know. But to work. Okay, and then number 2 said she was driving in a hurry, but she stopped answering or to answer her mobile phone.
To answer.
Yes, to answer. I agree. Number 3 says, did you remember calling or to call the HR yesterday? What?
Calling.
Remember or to remember? Calling or to call?
I think to call.
Agree, everyone? I don't know. It's too hard. Okay. Number 4 said, I can't remember offering or to offer you a raise. Sorry?
Sorry.
Okay. Number 5, I forgot telling or to tell you I'd quit my job.
To tell you.
To tell. Then number 6 is, I will never forget making or to make my first sale. To
Making.
making?
Making.
No, I'm not sure.
Making? Okay, making. We done.
Yay.
So hard.
Grammar is so hard. But case study is so hard too. So I'm too hard to this class every day. And then we done all of questions. I think we left only 2 or 3 minutes. So I will stop this record. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.